How you doing, folks? Welcome to part 3 of my very special DVD unboxing. This is, of course, Matt's Corner. You're in my corner. My corner today is my kitchen. Very cool kitchen. It's got a fridge, it's got a stove, and you can't see it right now, but right over there, a sink. I know. I'm spoiled rotten. So before we get started, I just wanted to make a little bit of a correction. Last episode, I said that this movie was called She's Public Entertainment #1 because it looks like that. It's like in huge letters right around this area. But in reality, the movie's called Penelope or Penelope. You can tell by the spine. But I mean, it's just a little boop, and that's like a boop. So, whatever. Now that that's out of the way, I'm relieved. Now we can relax. I can sleep now. So let's dig into the next batch of from the great Warner Archive collection. Here we go. Right off the bat, we got a movie. This is called Convicts 4. I'm assuming there are 4 convicts. I know nothing about this. I pretty much got it based on the cast alone, which includes, but is not limited to, Ben Gazzara, Ray Walston. We love Ray Walston, my favorite Martian, and also one of Patrick McGoohan's henchmen in Silver Streak. I'm sensing a theme. Also with Vincent Price, even though this is not a horror movie. Rod Steiger, Broderick Crawford, and Sammy Davis Jr. So I'm very excited to see Sammy Davis Jr. on the big screen. Next up. Woo! I know Halloween was a couple months ago, but it's always scary in my head. This is called Night Watch with Elizabeth Taylor. And when did this come out, folks? When did this come out? 1973. Okay, so Night Watch, it's 1973. What's she watching? Is it Watergate? No, this is not political at all. This is a haunted house story. It's going to be a treat. So, yeah, I love a good haunted house story. You gotta love Elizabeth Taylor. You know, I think this was probably between her first and second marriage to Richard Burton. So maybe he pops up. Who knows? Maybe he's hiding in the basement, and that's why she went to the house. Try to find him. All right, this one. You know Brass Monkey, that funky monkey? Well, this is Brass Target. This is $25 million in gold. The Germans hid it. The Russians want it. The Americans stole it. And General George S. Patton may die for it. Old Blood and Guts himself. Patton is a very good movie with George C. Scott, but he's not in this. Instead, this is another one of those all-star casts. We have Sophia Loren, John Cassavetes, George Kennedy, Robert Vaughn. I love Robert Vaughn. Remember, he was on that show. Patrick McGoohan. Yet again, that guy. Edward Herrmann. I love Edward Herrmann. He was probably very young in this, as this was 1978. Edward Herrmann played Richie Rich's dad in Richie Rich the movie with Macaulay Culkin. Passed away in real life recently. Unfortunately, he was pretty young. And speaking of recent deaths, Max von Sydow. He died this year, but he's in this too. So this is a stellar cast. And yeah, I look forward to watching that. Look forward to watching all the. Next one up. Oh, wow. Okay, if you guys have sunglasses around, I'm going to recommend you put them on because the cover to this movie it's certainly in living color, if you know what I mean. Technicolor, I would even say. This is George Peppard and Elizabeth Ashley and Roddy McDowall in The Third Day. Look at that. Huh? This has to be from the 60s. 1965. Yeah. What is this? George Peppard stars in a thriller fully loaded with twists and turns and boppets. That'll be fun. 2 men are 1 man on the third day. 2 men are 1 man on the third day. What is this about? Oh, Robert Webber's in it. Sally Kellerman. Wasn't she Hot Lips in MASH? The movie? Oh, my guy. My guy. Well, my guy is Michael Caine, but I got another guy who's my guy, and it's David Niven. Look at this cool guy. This is 1965, so he had just played Sir Charles Lytton, the Phantom, in The Pink Panther. And now he's, it's the swinging 60s man. David Niven's bopping around London in that white suit, twirling a little gun, Not a care in the world. So yeah, a spy movie with David Niven. Like, obviously, I'm going to buy this, like, 1,000,000 times over. So this is my first copy of it. The other 999,999 on the way. Not a brilliant investment, but then again, I've never been good with money. Okay. Oh, remember how I just mentioned Patton with George C. Scott? Well, he's got to join the party. Here he is. In the tradition of Hemingway and Bogart, that's Ernest Hemingway and Humphrey Bogart for you invalids out there, this is George C. Scott in The Last Run. And I don't know much about this, aside from he's out for revenge, and he is not a man you want to make angry. No. No. Don't do it. But the music is notable for being composed by Jerry Goldsmith from 1971. Huh. Isn't that interesting? George C. Scott, 1971, in a movie with Jerry Goldsmith. Jerry Goldsmith also did the score for Patton, like the same year, or maybe a year earlier. That's interesting. I wonder if they're buddies. I hope they were buddies. That'd be fun. Friends are fun. And speaking of friends, here is my best friend on the silver screen, William Holden. And Lee Remick. Love both of them. But actually, I think this was a made-for-TV movie. Was this? This was in his first major TV appearance in decades. So it's an adaptation of something. And I think this actually became a TV show, like a regular TV show. But this is the thing that started it all. It's 3 hours long. It's over 3 hours long. Oh, listen to this. Sam Elliott's in it. Eileen Brennan is in it. This is going to be great. This is going to be a fun 3 hours. You know what I need to watch that to make it even more fun? A little bit of eggnog. Next up. Once a thief, always a thief. No, I did not steal it. I bought it like a good American. And it's starring Anne Margaret Van Heflin. Not to be confused with Van Halen, although if he was in this, that would be awesome. And Jack Palance. Listen to this. This is what the New York Times said about Once a Thief back in 1965. Another 1965 movie. Oh, you know what I'm thinking. Double feature. But yeah, the New York Times said tough and filled with a sense of doom. Kind of like 2020. But tomorrow is 2021, and I can't wait. Aren't you excited? What are you going to do? I'm going to sleep and then watch one of these. Okay. Not just tomorrow. I'm going to do that all year. And then we have, so this is based on the autobiography of a playwright. His name is Moss Hart. Big Broadway guy. This is called Act One. And I actually own a really nice hard copy of, hard copy of the book, and I still haven't read it, so I would like to read that first, but if not, whatever. But Jack Klugman is in this, among others, George Hamilton, Eli Wallach, but I'm such a Jack Klugman fan, so pretty much blindly order anything that he's in. So here it is. We got 18 down in this particular batch. 1 to go. What is it? Who is it? Oh, let's dish about the dish. This is, I believe, an Australian major motion picture. This is based on a true story. It's got to do with the Apollo missions and Nassau County. No, not Nassau County, but NASA. And Sam Neill is in it. Of course, Jurassic Park fame, and also The Omen Part 3. Plays Damien all grown up. So, but I think he's a really good guy here. And yeah, should be fun. Got really good reviews. Oh, Patrick Warburton is in it. For all you Seinfeld fans, he played Putty. Devils. I think that was him, right? So, yes, this should be a real treat. And this came out much more recently than the other one. This came out in 2001. This is the only one I was actually alive when it came out. But I have not seen any of them. So between yesterday and today, I mean, this is only half. And here's the other thing, America. The Warner Archives is doing another year-end sale right now. It's 30% off. And I still got, I'm really bad at math. How many hours in a day? It's 30, right? So I still have about 28 hours left in the day to order some more to take part of the... you can't stop me. I'm unstoppable. I'm like a train. I'm a runaway train. Much like the train in Silver Streak, starring Patrick McGowan. Okay, that's it for today, folks. Have a very happy and safe New Year, and I will see you in another video very soon. And I can't wait. Eat a lot, drink a lot of nog, but remember to also hydrate yourself with a lot of agua. Remember that guy from No Country for Old Men? Agua? Well, he forgot to drink it, and so he died, and that started a whole mess of murders. So if you don't hydrate, gosh, it's a whole cavalcade of events. Anyway, thank you, and oh shoot, this is way too long. Bye.